Good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us at noon on KDKA. I'm Barry Pintar. It is good to be with you, and it is a major day for the Commercial Street Bridge project on the Parkway East. Crews are set to implode the old structure and make way for the newly built bridge. They are working within a specific time frame to blast the bridge and bring it down. That window of opportunity opens in less than an hour at 1 p.m. and goes until 9 tonight. We know there's a lot of interest in this project, not just because of the daily impact it has on so many commuters, but also people living near the bridge, and even for those interested in seeing the demolition itself. So KDKA is committed to bringing you live coverage of the implosion throughout the day today. And that begins with team coverage here at noon. We have Erica Stanish on the ground near the blast zone. But first, we go to Chris Hoffman, who is watching over the progress in Squirrel Hill. Chris.
Yeah, Barry, at this point, you touched base on it there, top of the hour. That's when that window opens, and work is still being done on the old Commercial Street Bridge. You can see how much of that deck they got down. That was the main priority before they do this implosion. And a lot of the work we're seeing being done now is really at where the bridge kind of more or less connects to the parkway. They're working on the Squirrel Hill side as well as the side that's closer to Edgewood, Swissvale, and we can see tons, literal tons of metal being taken out of here, cleared out. Now, to put in perspective, this isn't something new. PennDOT has done this before. You might remember the Halton Bridge. That was built. They tore down the old one. That was a few years ago. But this is more comparable to, if we go further back in the Wayback Machine, to Three Rivers Stadium and Acrisure Stadium, because these are about 20 feet apart. So it's similar to that, where the new structure is very close to the old structure. So they are still prepping at this point. The idea here is to obviously not have any damage to the new structure when they take down that old structure. Now, as to when this is going to happen, we're still waiting on that exact time. We are expected to have about 30-minute warning before all of this happens, and we'll be sure to let you know once we get that. But take a listen now to the project manager for this as he explains what they're doing when they bring down the old structure, make sure the new structure stays safe and intact.
Yeah, so it's buried in various fashions of fill material placed on top, thick wood crane mats are over top of it, along with steel plates, and again, more stone and aggregate on top of those to protect it. So we have multiple layers of protection in case something should get disturbed during the blast. It should protect the foundations.
And even some of those foundations, because when this new bridge slides into place, there are foundations it'll be attached to. So not only does PennDOT, when they do this, have to make sure the old structure doesn't damage the new structure, there's the foundations that are where that bridge is going to go, and they have to make sure those stay intact as well. So literally and figuratively, a lot of moving parts with this. Again, that window opens at the top of the hour. Once we know a more exact time of when they are bringing this down, we'll be sure to let you know, both on air and online. And again, it's an 800-foot perimeter. They're saying don't sneak in because they will have thermal drones watching. Live along the Parkway East, Chris Hoffman, KDKA-TV News.